Here's the analysis result for the guy you filled out the survey for. He scores B+. He's a good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's unlikely to go far in his career, even if he talks about big things. He may speak politely and dream about nice possibilities, but when it comes to taking real action or pushing forward, he lacks the drive and confidence to follow through. He likes things to be steady and safe, so don't expect sudden growth or risks from him.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he's more likely to get upset and withdraw rather than bounce back quickly. Small problems can feel big to him, and instead of facing challenges head on, he might avoid them or want to be left alone. He is not the type to fight back or look for fast solutions when life gets tough.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work probably find him gentle and pleasant to be around, and he rarely gets into fights or arguments. He is polite and caring, so most colleagues would consider him easy to work with. If you value harmony, he fits well, but he may not be the go to person when big decisions need to be made.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you do really well in your career, he's likely to be quietly proud of you and show gentle support. He doesn't have a strong need to be the center of attention or compete, so your success won't make him feel jealous or insecure. However, he might not express his feelings with big gestures or loud cheer.
What if you start earning more than him?
He isn't likely to secretly resent you if you earn more than him. His personality is gentle and polite, and he doesn't mind letting others shine. He cares about you and will be quietly supportive rather than trying to compete.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He is quite careful with money and likes things to be planned and orderly. You're unlikely to find him making random or risky purchases, and he prefers to stick to a budget and avoid surprises. If you want someone who brings steady habits to money matters, he is a safe choice.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He lives a life he can afford and is not someone who pretends to be richer than he is. You will find that he prefers honesty and doesn't put on a show or try to impress others with fancy things he can't buy. He's happiest when life feels safe and comfortable rather than glamorous or risky.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is naturally warm hearted and kind, so he will be caring and generous in his own gentle way. When someone needs help, he's ready to offer support, even if it's just a listening ear or a small favor. He's thoughtful with spending and sticks to a budget, but that doesn't mean he lacks kindness.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and honest about money and not the type to be secretive or controlling. You can expect him to share details about what he earns or spends, and he won't hide things from you. He prefers to keep things clear and fair and values trust in his relationships.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared between both partners and not just left to you. He values fairness and tries to keep life orderly, so he won't expect you to do everything by yourself. He may not talk loudly about his feelings, but he quietly cares and does his part.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He will help with chores and diapers rather than just standing by and telling you what to do. He likes things to be in order and feels good when routines are followed, so he'll quietly take care of tasks that need doing around the house. You won't catch him acting like the boss or supervising while you work.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He will try to understand your side rather than argue just to prove he's right. He's caring and gentle and doesn't like fighting or harsh words. He believes in peace at home and will do his best to keep things calm.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he stays respectful and rarely says hurtful things or acts aggressive. Anger makes him feel uncomfortable, so he's more likely to become quiet or walk away rather than explode. He isn't the type to yell, insult, or try to scare you.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, he does get upset easily. Small things can bother him, and sometimes he can quickly feel hurt or anxious. But unlike some people, his anger usually shows up as quiet withdrawal or moodiness, not loud shouting or fighting. This is not a huge red flag, but it's still something important to notice.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility, though it might take him a little time. He doesn't like conflict and feels bad when things go wrong, so he's likely to reflect quietly on his mistakes and offer a gentle apology instead of blaming you. He's not the type to shift the blame or make you feel guilty for his actions.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no means no. He is a gentle and caring person who values your comfort and feelings. Instead, he's likely to step back and make sure you feel safe and respected.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
Yes, he may take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. Because he's sensitive and gentle, he might quietly feel hurt or worry that something is wrong between you. He won't get angry or pressure you, but you may notice he becomes a bit withdrawn or sad.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He is gentle and respectful, so he won't use your secrets or intimate times to hurt or embarrass you later. Even if you have an argument or a misunderstanding, he will not cross that line.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is faithful and not easily distracted by other women. The kind of person he is, he values strong, steady relationships and takes comfort in deep connections. He isn't the type to chase after new attention or flirt, even if he gets bored or upset.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
He's not over possessive, and you won't find him acting jealous, controlling, or always suspicious. His gentle and caring nature means he trusts his partner and doesn't look for reasons to doubt you. He wants peace and comfort in the relationship, not drama or fights over trust.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature is not a sign of a controlling personality. He cares about your well being in a gentle way, showing concern without trying to boss you around or limit your choices. You'll find that he prefers fairness and respect over playing power games.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will see parenting as a team effort and won't expect you to do everything alone. He believes both parents should share the responsibilities and will quietly pitch in when needed, whether it's helping with homework, giving a bath, or comforting a child. He values fairness and harmony at home, so he wants both of you to work together.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he is more likely to get emotional and may lose his temper for a short time. He doesn't yell harshly or become scary, but you might notice him getting a bit moody, anxious, or upset. He isn't hurtful, but his feelings can be easily shaken when things go wrong.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He is gentle and caring, wanting you to feel valued not just for what you do at home, but also for who you are. He won't try to limit your choices or make you feel trapped in one role.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he is not the kind of man who would support your career, now only to ask you to quit after having a child. He genuinely values fairness and respects your choices, wanting you to feel happy in both work and home life. You can trust that his support is steady and sincere, not just temporary or strategic.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just surface level politeness. He is naturally kind and respectful, so he will make an effort to be gentle, patient, and thoughtful when he's around your family. Your parents are likely to feel comfortable and respected in his presence, sensing that his care is sincere. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he is more likely to handle it quietly and try to keep the peace rather than make things worse. He might feel anxious or upset inside, but he won't react with anger or harsh words. He really dislikes drama and wants harmony, so he will avoid adding fuel to the fire.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
He is thoughtful and polite, but when it comes to family and relatives, he may prefer you to follow some traditional ways like being respectful, helping out, and taking part in family customs. He won't force you or demand big changes, but he does value harmony and may feel uneasy if you don't fit in with what his relatives expect. At home with just you, he is gentle and supportive of your choices. But around elders, he quietly wishes for a peaceful atmosphere.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he is likely to stay out of it rather than take sides, including yours. His main goal is to keep peace and avoid conflict, so he may become quiet and hope things settle down on their own. While he cares for you and wants you to feel supported, he simply isn't comfortable in the middle of fights.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He does have a gentle and caring nature, which means he tries to keep everyone happy, including his mother. He is not a typical mummy's boy who blindly follows his mother's wishes, but he also struggles to take strong stands in family conflicts. He wants peace at home and hopes problems will resolve on their own.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is not likely to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He values privacy and is careful with sensitive matters, preferring to keep what happens between you two within the relationship. This means you can trust him to respect your personal space and not make you feel exposed or judged by others.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So this is why this guy scores B plus. He's a good guy. Being in a relationship with this man feels peaceful, steady, and gentle. Each day brings simple routines and small acts of care, like a cup of tea made just how you like or a quiet chat after a long day.